Hey guys, Final Master Link here. Gonna be streaming some more Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you give me just a quick second here, I can, okay, does that? Okay, yeah, that did show up. So, I finally did set up an actual, what do you call it? A community points, community poll, channel challenge, whatever they called it. Basically, people can pool their channel points together to complete a certain challenge, and the challenge right now is, and this is 30 days left by the way, that was the max apparently. It is 80,000 points, which might seem sort of low compared to somebody like, Funky. But since I get such few viewership, I felt like that was probably fair. But it is, whenever I play Dark Souls 3, it'll choose the started class. So, someone could pick like the Barbarian class or whatever it is when you don't even have any weapons to start out the game with, Which would probably be the most amusing thing to see. So that's in effect for 30 days. Give me a second. I'll explain a little bit more about it after I advertise this on Discord. I don't even think I don't even think I'd reach 40,000 to be honest. So, even that challenge is a bit of a stretch. But I mean, it is supposed to be a challenge anyway. So, streams. I guess I can post something on Twitter. I don't know. Probably a waste of my time, but give me a second real quick. For some reason, it won't let me like post a link unless I'm actually live to Twitter. Like otherwise, I would have just done this like before I actually started the stream. I just need more followers on Twitter. I need to be tweeting like fucking every day. Right. Just keep that on there. And I guess, it certainly doesn't help that Funky and Ryoshin are streaming right now too. I know Funky's doing Horizon Zero Dawn. What's Ryoshin up to? Oh yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I was catching a little bit of that stream earlier today.
Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krayt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
So yeah, basic summation of last episode. Well, technically it was a couple streams ago. You fell off that one ship, and got to the Skellige Isles. So like I mentioned last episode, we are actually going to go ahead and go to... I had to breathe for a second. We're going to go back to the mainland, actually, to do some more Witcher contracts, because I feel like, well, I mean, well, we don't really need the money, but you know, the money would be nice anyways. But mostly, yeah, I feel like a lot of those contracts would give me a lot of levels, and none of them look too difficult. I mean, I'm almost level 21 to my, yeah, almost level 21. So it's like, well, shit. You know, I think it'd be pretty easy to take on a majority of them. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. Oh wait, oh, there's a quest all the way over there. Find the treasure using your Witcher's senses. I guess I could do that just real quick since I have it here, you know. Feels nice to be playing this game. Or really, it feels nice to be streaming anything at all since Sunday was the last time I did it. I was fairly tempted yesterday to stream this game, but I was pretty much committed to finish editing that review for my new channel, which I'm happy to say the review is finally done. Sure took way longer than it should have, but I'm such a lazy bastard. And the thing is, like, when you start a new channel, you know, you're not really too motivated to make videos because, you know, there's nobody expecting those videos, you know what I mean? Like, you have no following. So it's kind of one of my issues I gotta deal with personal, like, you know.
Whoa!
This place certainly looks different without the mist and shit, doesn't it? Huh. Let's go ahead and travel. Go way over here. Or wait, was that? Or no, that was somewhere else, wasn't it? Yeah, my bad. I was thinking of I was thinking of that lighthouse over here. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Go ahead and go right here. But yeah, and also just before I went to work, or no, just before I went to bed last night, I also spent an hour making the thumbnail for the video too. Which I'm still a little bit self-conscious with this whole, you know, making, you know, attractive, you know, content that people would want to click on for YouTube. So I actually posted on Discord to see what some people would think of it.
Oi, Witcher!
Of course, only 2 people actually saw it, but they said yes, so that feels like maybe I have a chance, you know. What's this quest about? I just ran into this stranger. What does he want?
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fred need a Witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and everyone's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut. Often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a Witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
Okay. I mean, cool new quest. Huh. I just randomly walked into that guy and he's like, "Yo, I got a quest for you, bruh." It's like, well, I was trying to do something else. I guess I'll talk to you though. Goddamn. Alright, let's I think it's actually underwater, isn't it? The thing I'm looking for. Treasure. As long as there are no drowners nearby. I'm happy to say I'm pretty damn close to being done with Far Cry 3. It's a pretty good game, honestly. I just just takes a while to get through the shit, you know? Freya being praised, yeah. No kidding. Get that level up, maybe? No. I mean, I didn't really expect any experience. What the hell is that over there? Oh, that's a bear. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? I was about to say, are those monsters running away from me? I thought they were running away from me for a second there. That's a cool. I'll tell you what, that'd be an interesting mechanic in this game. Like, be so overpowered that the monsters will just literally run from you. Kind of like in the Mother series. Well, when I say the Mother series, really Mother 2 and Mother 3. I've never really played the first Mother game before. I think I maybe played like the first 10 minutes of it, but it's not like, it's just not really together like the other games in the series are. And it's kind of unfair to say, you know, it came out on the NES and it's still a unique game on the NES, but it's not. Yeah, I can see why no one really talks about it. I feel like that's a game I should probably do a review on myself, because as far as I'm aware, that never actually, well, I mean, I know it never came to America or Europe, like the game on the NES when it first came out. But I'm pretty sure they didn't even put it on like the Virtual Console later on, did they? Probably have to look into that. Well, then again, there's actually been cases where games have been on the Virtual Console for like the Wii. Like I think there's this one game, what's it called, Do Re Mi Fantasy or something? That was on the Virtual Console for the Wii system back in the day. But they certainly didn't put it on the Wii U, and you know, you certainly can't play it on the Nintendo Switch or whatever you call it, the Nintendo Network. So in theory, like, you could say that's kind of a lost game into the ether, because I'm pretty sure the Nintendo eShop has been out of commission for a while, or at least probably at least 2 or 3 years, I would think, since the Switch came out. Okay, let's go to Velen. Oh well, I actually don't know where I need to go. Let me look at my quest log again here. Witcher contracts. Preferably want to start with the lower ones, which is probably this 22 one here. Talk to the commander of the Nilfgaardian post. Deal with the ghouls prowling the village. Okay, we can do that. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the channel point thing. So, according to the calculations when I was setting it up, if every day for the 30 days that it's running, 2 people donate the max 2,000 channel points, then the goal will be reached. But I mean, that still doesn't sound very realistic to me. I really don't think it's going to be met. Now, in theory, like, if I averaged like 5 people per stream and they donated like 1,000 each, you know, that wouldn't, you know, the goal would probably be reached by then. But even that's a stretch for me to have, you know, 5 people in the stream at once, so, because I'm so small. Okay, where the hell am I going? Oh yeah, all the way over here. Yeah.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
I don't really know why I got that. That's weird. Did that cutscene only play because I was going to another continent, or what? Like, what's up with that? It's a little screwy. Is this one of those instances where I cannot go back to the mainland until I completed the story on the Skellige Isles? Is that what's gonna happen here, or? Because that'd be kind of asshole-ish.
How you like that silver?
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm back at the mainland, I guess. I don't really know why I was playing that cutscene there. Maybe some kind of glitch. Guys, dude. Well, the great thing is, after this contract, I'm definitely gonna get a level up. Stop restoring your health, you bitch. There we go.
Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
Yeah, for now. Let's see what we got. We got a Beezy. We saving a Beezy here? That'd be nice.
A witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
It's how it was. Why dwell on it?
Your choice. Not about to stay where I'm not wanted.
Always good to hear wise words. Farewell.
I mean, really, I should, dig deeper into this tale, but, whatever. I mean, I doubt they would have more money on them or anything like that, but I guess let's go back to, what you call it? To that one guard. Classic fast travel. So, what's another thing I wanted to say? Oh, so I actually watched a trailer for that Ghost of Tsushima. Not a trailer, an actual review. 7th level review, actually. He doesn't really do reviews that often anymore, so I'm kind of surprised to see that, like, back to back with his The Last of Us 2 review also. And I was looking at a review and I'm like, that game looks fun as fuck. Like, I kind of want to buy it, like, right now. Even though I know it's, $60, which is usually way more than I would ever want to pay for a game.
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windhammer. We must know why.
What makes this witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Just so happens I've been to byways. Your patrol went there too.
Yes? What
Dead.
of them?
They're dead. Lots of ghouls there now, drawn by the stench of corpses. Wouldn't advise going there.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Did I bother, like, negotiating with that guy before I started the quest, or not?
Barbarians.
Well, level 21 though, so that's pretty damn awesome. Yennefer at the magic catalysm. Wait, what? Wait, did I never do this quest before going to Skellige? Well, I thought I don't know. I think I should. Well, I mean, if it's just level 17, I might as well just get it out of the way. You know, a little bit of story. Oh, I see. It wants me to go back to Skellige. Okay, I thought it was trying to make me go to. I thought like I was in the right place here. I was like, well, I thought Yennefer was on the Skellige Isles, like the main continent. No, I'm just being an idiot again. Come on. They're gonna do more contracts here. Let's do this one next. Wait, is that pretty far from here? Yeah, it's like 1,600 feet away. Fuck that. Fast travel is your best friend. Guess I'm going here. Trying to think what to spend those 2 points on. I mean, this is great though, you know, level 21, so, you know, probably by the time I'm 30, I can complete the main game. So that's good. That's good. Go ahead and, character, of course. Let's see, 20, I think at 22, yeah, I unlocked that then. I think my friend was telling me about a general thing that I can get here, like a general skill. Each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 25%, fast attack damage by 5%. Well, that sounds pretty sweet. Griffin School techniques. Each piece of medium armor increases sign intensity by 5%, stamina regeneration by 5%. Bigger school techniques. Each piece of heavy armor increases maximum vitality by 5% and strong attacks by 5. Strong attack damage by 5%. Well, that's kind of cool. Metabolic control increases maximum toxicity by 30 points. He mentioned something about like something to do with food. Strong back. Inventory weight is increased by 60. Battle frenzy. Battle trance now increases critical hit damage. That's not it. Pyrotechnics. Damage dealt by bombs. No, that's not it. Trick shot. You can shoot one additional bolt before you must reload. I mean, that could be useful, but I don't really use crossbow that much. Metabolism boost. If available, adrenaline points will be consumed to reduce the toxicity cost of drinking potions by 32% per point. Does not affect mutagen decoctions. Steady shot does more damage. Rage management. If your current stamina level is too low, signs can be cast using adrenaline points. Well, that's kind of cool. I can see that being useful. Oh, here it is. Eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. Yeah, he said to get that. Alright. I'm in your hands, Chase. Combat. Fires. Ignore bomb and special bolt effects. That's cool. Heavy artillery, bomb damage is increased by A shit ton. 200%, goddamn. Huh. Attack is the best defense. Each defensive action generates adrenaline points. Well, yeah, I guess that wouldn't really apply to me because I'm mostly an evasive fighter in this game. Parries, counterattacks by that, dodges by that, rolls by that. Cannot be activated more than once every 5 seconds, huh? Okay, I know I wanted to add something else to alchemy too, because I need 2 more to increase that. What is that? Acquired tolerance. Oh, is there another one that was good? Toxicity is above 0. Time automatically slows. No. I mean, I feel like there's probably a better thing than poisoning blades, like later in this branch here. Like, I mean, what's this protective coating? It's 5% protection against attacks from the monster type the oil targets. Well, that could be pretty useful, actually. So essentially, if I max that out, I can get 25% more protection. I mean, assuming it's 5% for each tier of that ability, you can get 25% better protection against any kind of monster as long as you have the oil for it. That could be pretty damn useful. But for now, let's just put it in there or whatever. You know, the goal is to get these tiers unlocked, so. Alright, that's it for now, I guess. Let's go ahead and head on over here. Considering this is a Witcher contract, I should probably actually hold that thought. Bye-bye, dumb bitch. Should probably repair my sword real quick. Probably. What do we got here?
Someone was running. Fast. Panicked. Prints are deep, and suddenly... claw marks. Somebody was bound. Rope was cut quickly, with a dull blade.
Interesting.
Someone walked through the spilled wine. A flyer swooped down. Judging by the claw marks, gotta be a wyvern or a forktail. Shattered the wine barrel. But seems the people managed to escape. Kedwani. Smell will linger for hours.
Apparently. Okay, let's check it out then. Yeah, that Ghost of Tsushima game, that's definitely a game I'll be keeping my eye out for, you know, come Black Friday. Come to think of it, is there even gonna be a Black Friday with this COVID shit? I mean, goddamn. Hell, probably be on lockdown by the time November hits again. I was actually looking for
Tracks lead
jobs
to the cave.
at work, which that was pretty bold of me to do. Let's just say that. Well, this guy's obviously dead.
Caught one just before you reached the cave.
Got his fucking head cleaved off there. Jesus, that's crazy. But yeah, I was looking for a couple of jobs. I think maybe there are 3 that I'll probably apply to. Some of them are kind of, I don't know, iffy. Like, I actually saw a job for Dollar Tree, and when it was saying the price range, it said like $50,000 to $60,000, which is enormously high for where I live, by the way. For someone to be making that.
Thought at first it was a lizard coming.
Thing that attacked. How big was it?
Well, too big to squeeze in here. It were huge. And those teeth, ugh, we barely escaped.
Wonder if it killed the traders.
Whoreson's sure of it coming.
Important thing now's to get out of here. Will ye help, Master Witcher?
Which one of you's Tamil?
That one over there. Beast got him. But how do you know?
His brother asked me to come and find you. Tell me what happened.
Some traders hired us. To protect him along the high road, they said. Before we knew it, they'd bound us like calves.
Why?
They were kind enough to explain it real precise that we were necessary sacrifice for progress and trade.
So they left us, tied to the wagon, as beast bait. Weren't long for a huge lizard appeared, as if its master had whistled.
Monsters must have learned by now that army supplies travel down this road.
Aye. Clever one, the lizard. Cut us off straight away. Left us to crawl in here. Poor Tommy didn't make it.
Need to tend to the monster. Doubt I'll have to look far. Wyverns like to herd their prey towards their nests.
We'll wait here. Wouldn't want to get in your way.
Yeah, no shit.
Wyvern. Lucky me.
Alright, cool, cool. Royal Wyvern? I kinda wanna look at that bestiary. Just to see a picture of that. Royal Wyvern sounds like it's a badass enemy. Am I supposed to go up here? Like, am I climbing this? Okay, that looks like yeah, I am climbing this. Oh, damn, dude. I can barely even fucking see, dude. Probably use one of those cat potions here in a sec. Now what was I saying before? Oh yeah, so it was showing a Dollar Tree, you know, it was showing a Dollar Tree job for a graphic designer, and it seemed way, like, too high to be making that kind of cash in this area for that position. And I'm thinking, is this a fake job post or something? So I think later I'm actually gonna look online, like their actual website, to see if it's for that, you know, position. Or to see if that job even exists for that company, because I mean I could work for Dollar Tree, but I highly doubt it'd be for fucking 50,000 a year. Holy shit! I mean that's almost as much as like an art director would make around here. Almost, not quite. Also, what's up, Shoddy? How's it going, man? Well, I gotta focus on these wyverns here, but I actually set up a channel points challenge thing. Probably not gonna be made, honestly. Probably shot for the min a little bit too much, but hey, whatever. It's supposed to be a challenge. So I made it so the goal for the next 30 days, if I get 80,000 channel points for that, then people will have a choice on what do you want to call it? What class I have to be when I start my Dark Souls 3 stream. That's blind, so I'll be, you know, I barely know anything about the game. Hell, I don't know what classes to start that game is. But I decided to make that a challenge goal for now. And like calculation-wise, can I not grab your?
Wasn't
there
them
we
that
go.
attacked those people. Gotta be a royal wyvern hiding around here somewhere. More will spawn. Need to destroy the nests.
Oh, these aren't royal wyverns? Oh, okay. I better blow this shit up.
Nest. Need to destroy it.
Blow that fucker up. Alright, cool.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
I didn't know there was more than one up here, but okay. But yeah, Shoddy, according to my calculations, if 2 people donate the max, which is 2,000 every day, the goal will be reached in time. But I still think that's like asking a lot, considering how little viewership I have. Royal Wyvern. I want to have my, well, I'm assuming he's going to be flying in the air at some point, so I'll probably have to take out my, I don't even need oil for this dude. I'm gonna kick his ass. I don't even need Wyvern oil, shit's easy. Might as well bring out the crossbow here. Oh shit. It looks like, I don't know why, but it looks like the Wyvern has like fur on it. Like, isn't it supposed to kind of have like scales and shit? Ah shit. Fucked up. Get that going on me. Oh. Okay, I guess I must have hit him somehow. I don't know, maybe I poisoned him.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal Wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
I expected it to be bigger,
feasted
honestly.
Plenty, I reckon. Attacking those travelling the road. What do they call ye, Master?
Geralt.
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. It'll be a tale to tell the young'uns.
Yup. Geralt's kind of a folk legend, you could say, around these parts. You get that fucking trophy there. Okay, cool. I mean, I got some Wyvern mutagens. Hell, that's probably more valuable than any gold I could get. Considering Wyverns are not easy enemies to find in this game. Gotta collect my reward now. Doesn't look like it's too far, that's good. Dude, fuck off with you. Fuck off with the wolves, dude. Fuck off. Okay, I'm thinking, probably when I stream Saturday, might be looking for, more, what do you want to call it? Might be looking for, like, diagrams for Witcher gear. Again, I mean, it seems like I just got my current gear, but
that stench.
I do want to keep up with the... I do want to keep up with the game, after all. For a second, those wolves are trying to, you know, egg me on, motherfucker. Oh shit, that reminds me, I forgot to even equip that one thing, didn't I? That one ability. What I want to get rid of here. We could probably get rid of the survival instinct. If my vitality is already like, what, 4,000 right now? Let me look. You can look from your inventory. Yeah, if my vitality is already like over 4,000, you know, what's taking off 500 shouldn't be that big a deal. Just take it off. You know, it was good for the first half of the game, but let's put in gourmet, just like my friend said. Eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. That definitely sounds handy. So how's your night been, Shoddy? I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Well, you're probably working, aren't you? Getting that money.
Greetings.
I found your friends.
I have spoken to him. They're too damn bad Tom Hill didn't make it.
Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
Yup. Fare thee well. Phantom of the trade completed. Received a decent amount of experience, that's good. And a nice little amount of crowns, although that doesn't really matter, because I have like, what, 8,000 crowns at this point? Yup. 8,000 crowns, hell yeah. Alright, next contract. Well, hell, we could probably even do the level 26 quest here. Fuck it, why not? Let's do this one. Okay, where's this one located? All the way in the city? Yeah, all the way in the city. Alright. To the city we go. Maybe I can sell some of this random shit real quick too. Okay, what the hell is that thing? Oh, that's what that is. I kept hitting like something with my foot there. I forgot I actually got a set of what are they called? Sketch pencils from a friend of mine. I have no idea why he even had sketch pencils, but I was like, hey, these are kind of neat. You mind if I take them? And he's like, go ahead, I'll never use them. I was like, sweet. I don't really do much drawing, but who knows, maybe I'll take a summer, I'll take a day out of the summer and sketch something. Who knows? I don't actually have any like proper training as as a drawer. I mean, as a for learning, my major as a graphic designer, I did have to learn design elements, like use of negative space, contrast, color, a little bit of color theory, complementary colors, analogous colors, that kind of stuff. Let's see, what's another thing? Shape and form, that that kind of stuff. Although sometimes it feels like maybe I bend those rules a little bit much. Like one thing I actually thought about doing continually. So in Illustrator, you can draw shapes, right? So what I thought about doing is like having sort of an experiment for myself.
Yes.
Like I'll give myself like these circles, and I'm thinking, what can I do to encompass those kind of circle shapes? And so the first thing I actually did was I made like basically a little solar system. Like one of the circles I made a sun, one of them I made like Mars, one was like Earth.
Which do you belong to?
And I'm thinking, I wonder what someone could do with these like little circles, like shape-wise. Like maybe someone could make like a soup, like have the biggest circle be like a bowl, and then have all the little pieces be like carrots and stuff like that, and pieces of beef. I don't know. Artists are kind of a weird breed, to be honest. School of the Cat. I'm the School of the Wolf.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. His name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this ship cost me?
I mean, I'm sure he could afford, all of this shit, but what about an even 300?
Yes.
All right.
Agreed.
Fair enough.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily.
I always wondered how graphic
Cracks
design
cover its
courses went
walls.
like. Too bad I have
Is
no
the
talent
key.
for art.
And good luck.
Like, the interesting word about talent is, I mean, I don't really consider myself great either. But I mean, I've gotten some compliments, like, from my Behance page and, the very occasional stuff that I posted in, like, the artwork section of, like, Funky's Discord. But, like, the funny word about talent is, you know, there are certainly far, far more talented people than I am when it comes to, you know, artistry. Though on the flip side, there's a lot of people that have a lot less talent than me, which is great, because it makes me, admittedly, it makes me feel a little bit better. It's probably a negative way of looking at it, but it is what it is. You know, talent, I feel like talent, most of it, it's naturally to you, but I think like maybe, you know, 40% of it is through actual effort. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel about that word. Like, you know, oh, you have a talent for, let's try something else. You have a talent for, brewing beer. You know, I think at least, you know, I think at least like a third of that is just through effort alone. Rather than, you know, you just happen to know, you know, you're really good at judging, you know, the ingredients and like the timing of, you know, putting the yeast in and you know, how long you set for it to age and all that stuff. But I think at least like a third of that is just pure, just getting down to the, you know, to the error, getting to the error of how you've been screwing up your, you know, past brews and just getting better on that. I cannot speak tonight. I apologize. I cannot gather my thoughts together nearly as well as in real life, as opposed to a stream. Like, I'd be fucking terrible, like, doing anything more intense than just playing a game while trying to talk. Like, goddamn. And granted, a lot of people who are actually focusing on something that they're passionate about don't tend to be a lot, you know, talking about it. Like, if I actually try to make something nice in Illustrator and talk over it, it probably wouldn't look that great. Or it'd take me at least twice as long to come to the same, you know, artistic conclusion. I'm not even sure why I shouldn't even be bothered walking. I should just get a Roach to help me out. Actually, let's repair my sword real quick, too. Yeah, I gotta sell these swords too. That's right. Holy shit, that's over 1,000? Damn, I'm gonna sell that shit easily. Okay, 40%. Sure. Is there a particular reason you're up there, Roach? Or what? Why are you up there?
In my heart.
That guy looks like he'd give you a stupid quest.
Come on, Roach.
I'm just curious, Shoddy. Like, you mentioned that you do like certain jobs to, you know, to make a living over there. What exactly is your job? Are you like a translator or something? Like, I feel like I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of someone else on Funky's Discord who's a translator. Like, I don't know what your actual job is.
Slow
On the
now.
contrary, I
Whoa.
feel like talent does give a substantial difference to how good you can get at your best potential. Like, you can never draw no matter how hard I try. It's one of the harsh realities of the world, I'm afraid to say. Like I somewhat like to sing a bit. I mean, that's one reason the karaoke thing is even there at all for one of the redemptions, but I'm definitely not on any sort of professional level. Which is kind of too bad, but then again, it's like, well, deal with it. You know? I mean, I'm definitely a better singer than my dad, though, so at least I have that. I mean, goddamn. Like, I'd hear him try to sing Bryan Adams, because he was a huge fan of him, for some reason. I mean, he's okay, but, you know, I never, you know, put him on the same level as, like, say, the Beatles, or, like, the Rolling Stones, or anything like that. But when I've heard him sing,
So this is the haunted house.
Songs. I think he wrote a song called Heaven or something. I've heard him sing it before, and it's not that great. Like, there's no actual, like, resonance in his voice. It just sounds like he's saying the words rather than singing them, you know what I mean?
Whole building shaking.
Like, I don't know, take a song like, when you take a song like Revolution from the Beatles, you know, instead of just saying, so you wanna start a revolution, well, you know, you gotta put some eloquence behind it, you know? So you wanna start a revolution, well, you know. You know what I mean? Like, my dad could not do that at all. So there's that, I guess. I can just see him being like, God damn it, Ron, you're talking shit about me right now when I'm dead.
To drive ghosts away.
Although I don't believe in that kind of stuff, so, you know. You're a programmer, but more support dev. If shit goes wrong, I fix the code, and then there's free time. I can code and take on projects for my clients. Karaoke time. I mean, if you have the, you know, if you have it, it's 3,500 now. I did raise it. But if it's a song that's kind of popular, I could probably look up the lyrics and sing for like a minute or so. If it's a song I'm actually familiar with, I might sing the whole thing. But I don't know if you heard me earlier. You could use that for the pool redemption, which is to choose my class in Dark Souls 3. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, Shoddy, are you still playing that Dark Souls 3 action?
Wall seems a little thin.
If so, I'm kind of curious. What would you say is like the worst starting class in that game? Oh, I gotta push it down, not burn it. Down, you dingus. There we go. What's all this shit?
No one's been here in a while.
It looked like there was green shit on that bridge for a sec. That was weird. There's definitely a bad guy in the other room.
Looks like a journal.
Of course I gotta read the diary. Let me get out of my bed and read this damn thing. When dealing with beings of this nature, it is most vital to achieve equilibrium between giving free rein to its will and obstructing it with the fetters of servitude. The Sagacious Elementist who has tamed a magic minion should not heed the sweet yet pernicious urge to unbind the being, for only harm will come of it. Wailing and gnashing of teeth will be the only result. Likewise, he who tightens his servant's yoke overmuch will gain nothing from it, for his enchained being will be to him dumb and dull as a lump of earth. The key is to prepare a proper magic barrier, one whose effectiveness shall be backed by a crystal of power. This crystal is the utmost importance. If it should break, the barrier shall fail. Yet worry not overmuch, for neither axe nor blade can harm it. A barrier thus secured shall serve as the minion's prison, without unduly hindering its power.
ability to erect it properly, however, demands a high level of proficiency, the kind no mere superficial study or practice can provide. The bunglers and ne'er-do-wells of our profession need not apply. Right sounds suitably pompous. Must have Dukas make a clean copy of this first draft, prepare it for publication. Wonder where that Claude is. I sent him out for cheese and inks ages ago. Who the fuck wrote this? Like, this sounds like some weird ass English to me.
Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. And elemental. Pretty powerful too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow.
Dark Souls 3 you play the shit out of. Not a lot of online action on PS4 these days though. We got starting classes. I think the Knight is the best one. If you like magic, I think Pyromancer. Must double check. Knight is the best starting class because it has the least amount of stats and luck, which is useless as fuck. And it's easy mode starting gear. Huh. I would actually like to try out Pyromancer for once. I mean, granted, now I've already played Dark Souls. However, I've never played the Dark Souls Remastered, which, to my knowledge, has the Artorias DLC in it. So, you know, eventually I'll probably be streaming the original Dark Souls. I mean, obviously I've already done 2, and then at some point I'll do Neo. Maybe even Neo 2, I don't know. Depends if I like Neo 1. Wait, so how exactly am I doing this? Oh, I see, there's a... Yeah. There's a passage here. I mean, to my friend, he said I'm about, like, most of the way through the game when I reach the Skellige Isles, which is good.
Something clicked.
So that's good. So maybe at the end of the August, I'll be getting on that Dark Souls 3 action, maybe. Good to know it was that easy to just hit the switch. There you go. If I play Remastered, you should play Pyromancer there instead of Dark Souls 3. It's a lot easier and overpowered in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 3, your pyromancy depends on intelligence and faith. Well, I remember back in the day, I mean, not when it was new, but like when I first got my 360, I played Dark Souls, and I was basically in like the most tankiest, heaviest gear you could think of because I was so afraid of like taking damage that I essentially just tried to tank everything. So I was in like Havel's armor. I think I used like a shield and a what do you call it? I think I had I think it's called a bastard sword or something like that. Oh, I have to use the art symbol on it. Okay. Whoa. Motherfucker. Okay, if I'm doing that little damage, you bet your ass I'm gonna use oil. Get your ass on that. We all played Dark Souls 1 like that our first time around. Yeah, and then in 2 I basically... Well, I played Bloodborne. I played Bloodborne before 2. When I played Bloodborne, I basically... I mean, there is no tanking in that game. You either dodge or you get hit by enemies, so that kind of conditioned me to just know how to dodge, you know, and be more aggressive with my attacks. But that's what Bloodborne taught me. In Bloodborne, I mainly used what did I mainly use? I'm trying to remember. I mean, until I got the scythe at the end of Bloodborne, which I fucking love, by the way. I had... Ow. Fucker. Surprised that doesn't even hit me. Thanks, God for Quack. I'm just gonna use heavy attacks. Fuck it. Did I actually stop in there for a sec? That's weird. Oh, I used Ludwig's Holy Blade, or whatever it's called. That's what I mainly used in Bloodborne. Now I remember. And then Dark Souls 2. If you've seen my past like stream of that, I basically dual wielded a couple of like katanas or whatever. So in Dark Souls 3, I thought about going kind of the mage route for once. Because I don't know, I just like that. Either that, or maybe go with like a great sword, like with no armor. I thought about that too for Dark Souls 3. That sounds kind of fun. Just be like a guy with like very minimal armor that just has a shit ton of strength and uses these like big ass swords, you know? That'd be fun. There we go. And down for the count, bitch. Yeah, cut his head off. No? Okay, I guess you don't see the animation of you cutting his head off. That's interesting. Well, hell yeah. True, taking the shield away means a lot in these games, but I still find the shields make PvE very easy in Dark Souls 3. It's just PvP where shields is a horrible idea. You're excited to see my thoughts on Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3. I only play with Great Sword, but you need good armor for Great Sword because you're gonna take hits with its speed. Interesting. I could have like an unconventional weapon, like I could use a. If I remember right, Funky always used like a halberd or something when he played Dark Souls. I don't really know why. I guess he just likes the big range that it has. Yeah, that wasn't that hard at all. Shit. Let's go ahead and go up and get our reward. And it's raining, it's pouring, holy shit. Let's get Roach. Roach, come on. I mean, I'll probably end up liking Dark Souls 3. I mean, as for the online community aspect, that doesn't even matter. I don't play for PlayStation Plus, so I can't get invaded anyway. So that's just whatever. I already kind of spoil it, but well, I mean, I'm gonna continue Mega Man Monday for sure. But at some point, I actually, okay, let me back up. So I was on Best Buy yesterday, and I went ahead and bought Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for my nephew. He's turning 7, August 19th. So I was like, well, you know, that's what he wanted. So, and I saw it was only for $50. That's still quite a lot for a game that's at least 2 years old. But because, you know, because it's fucking Pokemon and Nintendo, it's gonna maintain its value. So I went ahead and just bought it on there, and while I was at it, I also got a game for myself. It is the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated game that came out, like the remake. I don't know if you knew this, Shoddy, but I quite like SpongeBob. Well, up to like season 5, let's say, I don't really care for it nowadays. Like the show got really crappy over the years. Like especially when I was in high school. But like the first 5 seasons, it was probably one of my favorite Nicktoons.
Let's go.
Other than Hey Arnold and when Avatar came out. But you know, I do like the show. The early days. And the game itself, it's actually kind of a it's a 3D platformer, a lot like the Mario games actually. Like it works like instead of like collecting power stars, you collect golden spatulas, and like you need like an X amount of golden spatulas to like get to the boss or whatever. And like the more spatulas you have, you know, the more access to like areas of the game you can go to. It's pretty interesting. But THQ actually did a remake of the game, which is surprising to me. Like I didn't think they would actually do that. They also made one for Destroy All Humans, which I'll probably play at some point, but that's actually a little bit more expensive. SpongeBob game was only $30, so I felt like that was actually pretty reasonable. I mean, it's at least a 20-hour game. Like just casually. Am I going the wrong way? Am I supposed to go? I bet I had to go down one, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, there you are.
Yes?
SpongeBob, ew, what kind of gameplay is that? It's actually been compared to like the 3D Mario games. Believe it or not.
I shouldn't give you any more trouble.
But I mean, if you don't like the cartoon, I wouldn't recommend ever playing it.
Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it an estate to be furnished?
Hard to say.
I shall see. Ah, your bounty. There you are. And farewell.
I mean, it would take a lot of work, but you probably could furnish its basement. But you know, hey, whatever. 300 crowns, baby. Ashes to ashes. Don't even know why I got a trophy for that. Oh, I was too late to see what it was. Whatever. Sometimes I'm too late to see what the damn trophy is. I'll look at it later. It's probably for completing like X amount of contracts or something, I don't know.
Or will you stay longer? It's far safer with you.
Don't I feel accomplished though? I mean I would regardless if I had a trophy or not. Like unlike some other people, I don't actually give a flying fuck if like my trophy score is like disappear. Cause in my mind, like I know I platinumed, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Like, and that's all that really matters. Like, you know, I'm not getting laid for having a what is my trophy level, like 18. It always tends to be like at least a level or two behind Funky. Okay, mine's 16. I think his is 19. Like, I'm not getting laid just because I have a high score on a video game trophy thing. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous. You know, and some of these trophies are a little bit ridiculous anyway. I doubt I would bother to plat this game. I think my buddy Chase might have platted it though, but he's like crazy about The Witcher 3. Okay, next contract. So 25, 26, 25. We can do this one then. Is this one like in the city too, or is this all the way down there? Okay. Yeah, it's all the way down there. Alright, we could do that one next. Not quite sure why these quests popped it up here. I don't know if I want to do it right now. Have I heard of the whole some Dark Souls never getting the Welcome to Dark Souls trophy, which is triggered upon first death? Tell me how that is possible. The game is blind. Must have played on a different platform. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not even aware that that's a trophy. That sounds fucking hilarious though. I mean, I could see if that's an actual trophy like on Dark Souls 2. Like is that a trophy in every like addition to the series, or is that just on the first game? Because if it's on every game of the series, I can look up to see if I have that trophy. But I played the first Dark Souls on my 360, so I'd have to actually look up like my gamer score. And that's another thing. I don't give a flying fuck what my gamer score number is. It's probably not even very high, to be honest. Maybe like 5,000. I don't know. I never cared. So yeah, I think the only one that I got all of them for on the 360 was the Tomb Raider reboot, like the 2013 game. That's the one I can even think that I got maybe all the achievements in. But that's just because that game's awesome. I love it. This isn't too far from me, is it? Okay. It's just over here. Hell, at this rate, I might be level 22 by the next hour, so that's cool.
Must be Honorton, village from the notice. Except it's awful quiet. Necrophages, great.
Oh, why'd I do that? Ow. Oh, you do need one for this. Because they have that stupid, what do you call it, counterattack, I guess?
You like that silver?
Come on, you stupid bitch. Only got 2 of them down. Thank God for Quen. Otherwise, I think you'd basically kill yourself trying to take these things on. Passage. There we go.
Not a living soul in sight. Something evil's been here. Necrophages appeared after.
Explore the village. Okay. Fair enough.
Died without a fight. Butchered.
Gross. What was that sound? Felt a vibration. What was that about?
Sword wounds.
By the way, Rise of the Tomb Raider was free on PlayStation Plus last month. And its hardest difficulty is fun as fuck. The game only saves at campfires. Reminds you of Dark Souls, maybe. No, the game doesn't just save at campfires. Are you talking about The Witcher 3?
Fire still burning.
I mean, it autosaves quite a lot, which is great. But I always do a manual save at the end of each night, just in case.
Especially for Velen.
Wait, did you not look at that, Geralt?
A Leshen's head, chopped off with a sharp knife. Well. Somebody beat me to it.
Yeah, looks like it, Geralt. Someone's trying to take your gerb. I see. Oh yeah, you're talking about Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, I guess yeah, that kind of does remind me of Dark Souls. I didn't even think about that.
Bolt.
I didn't think it was as good as the original, but I did like Rise of the Tomb Raider. Although I heard Shadow of the Tomb Raider is like less good. Like I've heard they focus too much about like the aesthetics as opposed to the actual like gameplay. Like they made it, you know, like they make it look like an interactive movie more than, you know, an actual great game.
Blood.
But
mixed with something.
We'll see when I actually get to it, which
pitchfork. Dangerous weapon at close quarters.
That's not going to be a stream or anything. That's just going to be me playing it because I mean, you know.
Imperial mustache.
I play the first. I'd stream the first game though. I love the first game.
Cause of death: stab wound, blade between the ribs, straight to the heart. Holding something.
Also, weirdly, I actually think Lara Croft is more attractive in the first game than Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't really know why. Like she looks, I don't know, something about her face is different. Like she has a better face in the original. I'm such a pervert. I'm sure.
Shallow, but each hit an artery.
But a pervert. Just like Marl, he's a pervert. Dick. Dude. Fuck. Respect my authority. Fuck you, bitch. There we go.
Blade pierced internal organs.
No, she is more attractive in the first game for sure. More cutesy face. Yeah, that probably is how I describe it. Like her, I don't know, just her face looks better in the original. I mean, you know, I'd still bang her no matter what, but you know, that's just me.
Arm severed above the elbow, with one blow.
Okay. So there's that. Examine it done. Good to know my armor takes a little bit of damage too.
Blade pierced her back between vertebrae, severed her spinal cord. She couldn't move. Bled to death.
Ain't that a bitch? Alright, what about here?
Gut sliced open. Probably died defending its owner.
Okay.
First cut severed the aorta. Second hit the femoral artery. He died quickly. Didn't put up a fight.
Huh.
Hey, wait!
Damn it.
Oh, that was a girl? I couldn't even tell. I mean, I could tell it was a kid, but...
A doll. And a child's footprints.
Okay, some kind of doll. Right, follow the trail. Do I have to actually go through the house? Okay.
In one window, out the other. Smart.
Yeah. Definitely a smart girl. And, yeah, climb up there.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you.
Depends. Are you an actual girl?
Calm down. Just want to talk to you.
Leave me be! Killer! Murderer!
I mean, she's not lying.
I got it wrong.
You've cat eyes! Same as him!
Same as...
Same as him! The bad man who killed everyone!
2 swords on his back?
Not telling you nothing. Go away.
All right, enough. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell ye. Oh, woods. They was haunted. Some spook. Uncle Silvermere said we best fetch a witcher. So one came. Looked like you. But there were evil in his eyes. He bought the spook's headset. Uncle Silvermere weren't happy about something. He yelled and he cursed. And then he went to the barn and
Shh. Think I know the rest.
He let me go. I don't know why. And then he went that way, towards the circle where we leave gifts for the gods. I hid in the barn. Found this lying in the hay.
School of the Cat. Thanks. You've been a big help. What'll you do? Got any family around here?
Me auntie lives in Orton.
I'll take you to her. But first I gotta see to this bad man. This doll's yours, right? Hug it close and stay put. Understood? Sit tight, kid.
This is some fucked up shit, isn't it? Goddamn.
If he went off towards the circle, that'd be the place to start.
I'm kind of curious, like, who from the cat school would slaughter all these people. Well, then again, it might... Who knows what the circumstances are. I mean, then again, like, couldn't he just run away rather than kill everyone? I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Or him or her, you know. Huh. There are girl witchers too, although I don't think there are a lot of them.
Footprints. Barely visible. Must be him.
Okay, what's this?
Palm print. In blood. Had his hand on his wound. Slipped and leaned on his hand to catch his balance.
Okay. Where exactly are we going then? Where are these jackasses? Well, you wanna fight, bitch? Wanna fight? I don't even know why they bother anymore. I'm like 16 levels above them. Why would they bother trying to fight me? Like, they don't stand a fucking chance. Stupid bitch.
Blood. Still fresh. He's close.
So yeah, Shoddy, I can sort of understand the paradigm of, like, you know, you're not artsy, but you're a programmer. Well, I mean, there's sort of a distinction between the two. You know, they say that, you know, the right side of your brain is used for, you know, creative things, and then the left half is used for more analytical things, you know, like math. I can assure you I'm a far better artist than I would be a programmer.
Well, what have we here? Feline armor, wolf's head medallion, a crossbreed.
Who the fuck is this dude?
You lost something.
Come all that way to give me my medallion? Thanks. Craft Solidarity's alive and well.
But our craft's reputation is on its last legs. Folk won't easily forget that massacre.
Occupational hazard. Could have happened to any one of us. Well, what are you still doing here?
I want to chat first. Then we'll see.
Take a seat.
I'll stand. Now talk. Honorton, what happened?
Come on. You know what happened. Know what they wanted to pay me for the lesson? Go on, guess. Ha ha, if only. 12. Understand, pal? 12 fucking crowns. Barely covers my potion ingredients.
What had you agreed to?
That several times over. But when it came time to pay up, you know the routine. Oh, good sir, me young'uns are starving. There's a war on. Gods have mercy. Show some pity.
So you slaughtered them?
Rings a bell, but that's no reason to kill.
I'm not finished. I told them I wouldn't show pity. That if I didn't see gold, they'd wish they had the Leshen back. They got these grim looks. Then the alderman spoke. Calm now, Master Witcher. Me and the lads, we hid some gold in the barn, so's the Baron's men wouldn't take it. Come, you'll get your coin right quick. I fell for it, like a fool. One of them chattered on while another jabbed me in the back with a pitchfork.
So you decided to massacre the whole village?
What would you have done? Gone to the local magistrate to file a complaint? I admit, I lost my temper. Lost it bad. I'm used to shit bounties, to the cheating, to them begging me for help and then spitting as I pass. But murder me? Just to save a few crowns? I'm supposed to protect Horsens like that? So I drew steel, and didn't sheathe it till the ground was slick with blood.
The girl. Why'd you spare her?
'Cause... it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't have asked if it didn't talk.
Reminded me of my sister. How I remember her from... just before they took me away to the School of the Cat.
How is she now?
Died about 10 years ago. Of old age. Well, we've had our little heart-to-heart. Witcher to Witcher. What now?
Goddamn moral dilemma. Honestly, he should probably die. Like it's one thing to kill the guys that were actually trying to, you know, go after him, but like literally, you know, what would be the point of, you know, slaughtering, you know, all the other men and women, and presumably he killed other children too. So I don't really like that.
A lot of innocents died in that village.
Yeah, they did. My fucking bad. Got carried away.
Not the first time either, right?
Wanna kill me, Wolf? Fine. Draw your blade. But don't force me to confess.
This guy needs to die.
Stand and fight.
Wow. So that chat. What the hell was the point?
I give folk a chance to defend themselves, unlike you.
Awful chivalrous. A regular defender of the downtrodden. So mind if I have a dose of swallow? Come on, I'm injured. It'll even the odds a bit.
I mean, he's gonna get killed anyway.
Fine.
I bet it's
drink.
more than a swallow.
Much appreciated. Behold, a witcher.
Like I said,
with
he's gonna die anyway.
and no brains.
Oh, I'm gonna track him down. You bet your ass on. Oh, he actually didn't run away? Okay. Like I said, he's gonna die anyway, so it's like, whatever, dude. Look at this stupid bitch. I'm gonna punish him, shoddy. For all the beesies he killed. That's what it is, all the beesies. What the fuck? How come it wouldn't let me drink my swallow potion? Why not? Oh, he must have thrown a potion to prevent me from doing that. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Oops. Yeah, I am a fool. I mean, you know, he doesn't really seem like the kind of guy who would be honest and fair in that fight, but you know, whatever. Yeah, he must have thrown a potion that prevents me from drinking anything or eating food. I'll get him next time. I wonder where it puts me. Does it put me like right when he started the fight, or like before I talk to him, or what? Because I don't really want to go through that dialogue again, and I'm confident I can kill him. I just got to be a little careful. But yeah, this guy would have kept murdering people probably. You know, technically it's not entirely his fault. You know, he. Okay, well, what was that about? Did you see that shit? I literally just spawned in and he just cut my head off. What the fuck? Yeah, I literally got insta-killed. What the fuck, game? That was bullshit. Piece of shit. I might have to actually load my last... Failure! Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. Yeah, thanks, Shoddy. I am a failure. That wasn't my fault, though. The game fucked me. Piece of shit. Yeah, I might actually have to load, you know, before I talk to him, if that's the case. Maybe I can... Maybe I can kind of do this a little better by, like, backing off a little bit. I don't know. Come on. Come on, loading screen. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long to load this just one part here. Come on, game. Alright, let me try to... I don't know why it won't let me target him. I mean, he's gonna die, though. Got him about halfway. Whoa. Shit. Okay, there. Bye-bye. Damn, I cut that fucker in half.
Soil lie right upon you. Should get back to the kid before something else sniffs her out.
Yeah, that guy deserved what he got. GG. Yep, GG indeed. Yeah, that insta-kill was fucking horseshit, though. Better go back to the kid. Oh, for all I know, she got gotten by something, too. Still, that was an interesting quest. Not, you know, not often you get to kill another Witcher. Although that guy was way too evil, so... Like, there's literally no context I can think of to let him live. You know, after all this senselessness. Hopefully the girl's still there.
You're back! I thought you'd not return. That he'd hurt you too.
fine. And he won't hurt anyone ever again.
So you'll take me to my auntie's? It's awful here.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Think I could ride on your shoulders?
That is adorable.
So long as you promise not to pull my hair.
I
Oh,
promise.
jeez.
Then hop on up.
I feel like Geralt's kind of reminded of Ciri a little bit. People like that will just do it again if being forgiven. Yeah, he was just a bad guy.
Auntie Lucy!
Millie, what are you doing here, you naughty girl?
Cause back in the village, there's no...
I'll explain. You run along and play a bit, all right? There was a massacre in Honorton. No survivors. Well, except her.
Gods, what happened? A bandit attack?
I mean, might as well be truthful.
No, another Witcher did it. Villagers provoked him.
Speak true of you lot. Heartless and cruel. Murderers all.
Not all. He's received the ultimate punishment. Enough said.
What of it? Ye think that settle things? That folk will forget?
No, they won't forget. They'll continue to fear us, hate us. I've grown accustomed. Doesn't matter. Didn't come here to make peace. You'll look after her?
Truth be told, you'd do better to take her with you.
What? You call me a murderer, and want to entrust a child to me?
Ye shan't lead her around with an empty belly. There's that. Got 4 of me own grandkids. Used to be 6, but we buried 2 last winter. Hard to live off naught but bark soup.
Take this. Use it for food, and only food. If I come back and see you drinking.
So much. The gods reward ye, Master Witcher, 1,000 blessings.
She's probably gonna drink.
Time
Probably.
I was on my way.
No. But why?
Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road, on the path.
Will you come back and see me sometime?
Hope so. Take care, kid.
Millie, come, child. We'll buy a bit of flour. Your aunt'll whip up some pancakes. Sound good to ye?
Actually, based on that scene, I think she secretly was okay but wanted to extort money from Geralt, so I think that's probably why she made up that thing. Bark soup? That sounds fucking hideous. Pancakes actually do sound good right now, not gonna lie. Or French toast. I fucking love French toast. So yeah. I like that contract. That was interesting. Is there a blacksmith over there? Oh, it's a bench for. Okay. Okay, yeah, items have been enhanced. Cool. Okay, next contract then. You're off to bed. We'll be lurking until you fall asleep. All right, thanks, Shoddy. Have a nice evening or morning. Let's see. Definitely do the level 25 quest next. Let's do that. Hopefully that's located relatively soon, close. No, not at all. It's like south of the city. I never looked at that notice board, really. Well, apparently there's one right there. I guess I never looked at either. I mean, I know I've never seen that one either, too. So, God, look at all these, so many locations, dude. Let's go ahead and get on over there. All the way up here. I guess closest would be to travel here, so let's do that. I wonder when that Ghost of Tsushima is going to be on sale anyway. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind in a year from now it'll be $20.
Oh, this I like.
Mistake.
Dumb bitch. Try to fuck with me, sir? I'll fuck with you back. Like, I'm trying to think, like, honestly, from looking at the review, I was surprised that it was even Sucker Punch that developed that game. I know they made the Sly series. I'm trying to think of what else they did, though. Let's look at the notice board here. Go. Some new markers, probably at least one new job on that notice board, who knows. Oh, I actually have to go in there, don't I? Okay. Surprised there aren't some drunk. Hey, look, it's a hoe.
What? You'd normally pay for that.
What'd you say, bitch? What'd you say? Huh? Huh? That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked him.
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
I can see the look in his eyes. He's like, really? I'm not paying you enough? You know, let's be a prick and say 320.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price.
All right. Let's back up a little bit. How about 300?
Very well. Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Apparently one of the loggers, I guess he's mourning the loss of a friend. That's kind of sad, actually.
Whoa, don't touch me.
Sounds like something I would do. Wait. Is this guy here for a contract? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe he's one of the... Maybe he's one of the contracts for the notice board here. Maybe that's it. Okay, 500 away. I'm gonna get Roach out to help me. Come on now. But yeah, looking at that review for Ghost of Tsushima, I'm surprised Sucker Punch even worked on that. Like it looks like a AAA game. Honestly, it doesn't look like a third-party developed game. Well, let me backtrack. It looks like it seems to have a lot of polish to it that I wouldn't expect a company like Sucker Punch to be able to pull off. But you know, I mean, I've heard some minor complaints about it. Like I heard the camera isn't all that great, but I can work around that if that's like the only big problem with the game. Shit. You know, it looks like a fun ass time. Plus, it's, you know, it takes place in Japan, and it's like a open world sort of game too, so that helps. Well, the Japan part, open world games, I'm not. You know, I do enjoy, but I hate that I keep getting distracted by side stuff in open world games. Oh, I just got I know that's for traveling a certain amount, isn't it? Oh, okay, discover 100 fast travel points, okay. Like, I thought there was a trophy you got for, like, walking a certain amount
How you like that
in the
silver?
game. I may be thinking of another game, honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, some RPG where you get a trophy for traveling an X amount of steps. Maybe it's Ni no Kuni? I don't remember.
Slow now.
Oh, don't do that. Put that sword back, Earl.
Logger's hut.
You don't need that.
Need to
Well,
find
you
a
don't need
spot
it
where
yet.
he died.
Lord of the Woods.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road. Probably towards their clearing.
Oh, I probably should just... I forgot to talk to the witnesses, didn't I? Let me actually backtrack here. I can... They're probably not too far from me. What? Okay, yeah, the witnesses are there. I could just go back real quick. It won't take long.
Hey,
Yeah, 100 fast travel points. Holy shit. That's a lot. The fuck am I doing here? There we go. God damn. Looks like I'll need to meditate to get some more enhanced swallow. Oh shit, that reminds me. I never got that alcohol stuff I needed, did I? Oh well.
Whoa there, Roach.
Dude, come on. There we go. So I actually found out that apparently Cuphead is even on PlayStation 4 now, which quite frankly doesn't really surprise me. I mean, you know, I know when Cuphead first came out, it was originally like an Xbox One exclusive, which, I mean, that turned to bullshit pretty fast when you could just buy it on, you know, Microsoft Store on your fucking PC, so... You know, the second thing is, I know they put it to the Switch, like a year or so ago they put it on the Switch, and now you can get on PS4, so yeah. Hell, what's that other exclusive they got? What was that called? Super Lucky Tail or whatever? I know you can get that. I know you can get that on the PC, because I've actually seen it in the store. Oh, so he's the witness. Okay.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back a few so's my mates will race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No blicker. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel got stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody plough and massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
I mean, that's what I'm getting paid 300 crowns to do, so. Alright, so yeah, a little bit of info there. Let's go actually take care of this fuck. I think it might be a what do they call it in this game? A timber wolf, maybe? Because it said it howled, so it can't be a leshen, which is a forest spirit. So I think it's a timber wolf, which I think we might have faced one, not that long time ago. Because I have been doing a bunch of these contracts, which are pretty damn good for money. Although shit, I make far more money just selling like the relic silver swords from bad guys I killed rather than doing contracts, but to each their own. Okay, get over there. But yeah, like, there's literally no reason to ever buy an Xbox One. The Xbox Series X, why the fuck did they call it that? Honestly. Can they not just use numbers? Like what is up with that? They never use numbers to describe their console.
Come on now.
I mean, in my eyes, how I go through their line, I go Xbox, as in the first one that came out, like in like 2001 or whatever, and then the Xbox 360 or the 360, as I would probably refer to it majority of the time. And then there's Xbox One. I literally just call it the Xbox One. For that console. And then when I say Xbox, I always mean the original. And then Xbox Series X. Seriously? I'd probably just call it the Xbox X, which is a stupid fucking name, by the way. It's like, goddamn, Microsoft, what the fuck are they thinking when naming that shit? I mean, at least make either numbers or make it a unique like name. You know what I mean? Like the Xbox Scarlet, or the Xbox Vista. That makes more sense. Hell, you can name it after the operating system or something like that.
There was a fight here.
The Xbox Mojave.
Two dwarves and something
I remember
big.
that when they were doing commercials on Vista. Which I always thought were kind of dumb. It's like, well,
Wounded dwarf
I don't
tried
understand
to
what
flee,
your marketing gimmick
bleeding
is.
heavily.
If it's literally the same thing and you admit it's the same thing in the commercial, who's really gonna care? Just because it's a different name, you say in the commercial, you say, oh, that's actually Windows Vista, blah blah blah. And honestly, people don't even look back at Vista being really good.
A dwarf went this way.
I mean, I never used it personally myself, but I remember Windows 7 being pretty good. That's what I remember. 8 don't really care for it. Actually, I don't even think have I ever had Windows 8. I don't even know. Windows 10, which is I believe what's on my computer right now. I mean, it's all right.
This one to the ground, so hard he suffocated.
It's okay. It certainly gets the job done. And hell, has Microsoft made another operating system yet? Is there a Windows 11? I'm not aware of it. I just know the most recent one is 10. Can I not? Oh, this is a trail. I thought I could examine it. My bad.
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Everything says Leshen. A young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem.
Oh, so it is a Leshen.
Crows
Okay.
serve Leshens.
I thought it was
Find
Timber
some near
Wolf.
the totem.
Okay, let's check it over here then. Let's fuck some bitches up, maybe, too.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Okay, what about over here?
Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
Okay, so now when I use art, yeah. Yeah, I pissed it off. Awesome. Yup. Actually, I'm trying to remember what are Leshens actually known as, species-wise. Let me look at my bestiary real quick. Okay, they're not cursed ones. Draconoids. Elementa. Okay, they're not that. No, I mean, they're definitely not insectoids. Not necrophages. They're not ogrids. Oh, okay, they're relics. Okay. And this guy specifically, he's weak against a bomb, the oil, and Igni sign. Well, no shit, right? He's basically a tree spirit. Alright. Let's use relic to oil then. Which one is it? Is it that one? No. I guess I just have the default one, don't I? Hybrid oil. There it is, relic to oil. Okay. Let's go for Igni. Ow. Fuck you, bitch. I love how my food lasts for like 20 minutes though, that's pretty sweet. Whoa, where'd he go? Burn, baby, burn. Let's go inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Fucking kill yourself. Burn, baby, burn. Bye-bye. Fucked. I was about to say, you trying to get on my bad side here, Wolf? Fuck you up. Whoa, there's a spider on me. I was like, what the fuck was that? Huh. Felt way too big to be like an ant. Spider was on me. He didn't bite me or anything. In fact, he probably a lot more scared than I was. Alright, let's cut that. Or no, we don't cut its head off. That'd be crazy. I gotta go back to what you call it. Does that say 600 steps away? I might as well get Roach out then. If it's that far away.
That's it, Roach.
Come on. There we go. Check out that lightning. Lightning, motherfucker. I was watching a bit of Dragon stream today, doing that Tales of Berseria. I need to buy that too. Definitely need to grab that game. It's another PS4 game I should get. Well, I mean, I'm pretty damn sure it's multi-plat, but you know, I'm gonna pretend it's an exclusive that I need for my PS4. I'm gonna buy it at some point.
Whoa!
Don't do that, dude. Come on now. Oh wait, I'm still like, am I still like a couple hundred feet away? Stop both of your swords back, Geralt. Come on now. I thought I was in the right town. Whatever. But yeah, that food lasting for 20 minutes is definitely pretty nice. Like, I can see why my buddy was saying it's helpful. Shit, that reminds me, I need to link him that video when I upload it to see what he thinks about it. He'll probably enjoy it. There we go. The deed is done. I want that sweet experience. Sweet, sweet, delicious experience.
Witcher, as I live and breathe. What's going on there?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Ta-da!
Can't let my jacket get wet again. I'll get
300 crowns. Hell yeah, dude. I take it I'm fairly close to another level up, aren't I? Yeah, I am. I think there's another contract that's level 26. Yeah, there it is. So where's that located then? All the way in Oxenfurt? Okay. Good thing there's a... wasn't there a sign right around here? Oh, I see it. I see the sign now. I was like, I could have sworn there's a sign here. Of course, there's some dumb bitch scratching her neck or something, standing right in front of it. That's weird. Alright, let's go over here. Yeah, I gotta get that Tales of Berseria at some point, especially because you play as a hot bitch. I mean, who doesn't want that? So many PS4 games to get, people. I mean, eventually I'll get that Destroy All Humans one too. Probably wait for it to be cheaper though. If it's $30 by like December, I'll probably get it. I mean, I'd probably enjoy that game more than the Battle for Bikini Bottom game. But I know Destroy All Humans is shorter because I played it so much on the PS2. Oh, who am I talking? Oh, I'm talking to you. I was like, what?
Here to talk about the contract.
Contract? Ah, yes. Put my mark to something of the sort. Seems that creatures attacking lonely passers-by, abandoning their corpses in gutters around Oxenfurt.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps, but we've a plough-in war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
Let's talk about the reward.
Acquit yourself well and you'll not be disappointed. Redanian army's no band of scruffs. We can afford to hire a witcher.
About... just because I like pissing off the Redania army. About 350. I know he'll never take that.
I know guildsmen ought to be decently rewarded, but there you've gone too far. I don't have that coin.
Man, I really pissed him off now. I'll probably have to have the default here. Hell, I don't even think he'll take 300 now. How about 290?
Very well. That I can pay with a clear conscience.
Alright, I'll do it.
I'll take the job. Need to hear some details.
You'll learn everything I know.
Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Some woman survived an attack. They say she's not been sober since. I'd try the tavern in Oxenfurt if you're willing to try talking to her.
Like to examine the victims' bodies.
A corpse is a corpse.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of monster killed them.
Ask our Sawbones. He'll know if the corpses have been burned or not. You'll most likely find him in the hut on the riverbank. Our impromptu morgue.
Won't give me any trouble with the reward, will you?
Nah, I want this out of my hair.
Okay then. I guess we could talk to the witness first, like it has highlighted on our objective thing. Let's see, what's another PS4 game I should probably grab. I already talked about Greedfall. I said I'd grab that at some point. What's another one? I mean, I heard it was a little bit underutilized, but I heard Days Gone is kind of interesting. Like, I'm not sure if I'd actually go through the entire game, but I'd give it a whirl.
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
Then again, do I really need 30 coins?
See, I'd rather you stayed sober while we talked. Bought yourself that bottle later.
Have it your way. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. Couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all!
Okay, I mean, maybe you just had a pervert that wanted up your dress? I mean, that's what it sounds like. Doesn't sound like she knew much to me.
Long live the king.
Examine the bot. Is that talking about going outside? Oh, okay, yeah. Or wait. Oh, I see.
A bracelet. Pretty worn. Silver under the gilding. Too big for a woman's wrist. Attacker lost it most likely.
Okay. So let's talk to the one dude. He's not incredibly far away, so.
Choked to death on 3.
Yeah, shut up. Stupid guard trying to tell me what to do. I'll fuck you up, bruh. Look how crappy this beach looks. Look at all the the seaweed and stuff. Gross.
You the medic? I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
You done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want.
I'm cold.
Alright then. This certainly isn't fun for Geralt to do, but you know, it's his job after all. Come on.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood.
Okay, so possibly a vampire.
Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol, just like the other one.
Again, it's probably a
Fondness for
vampire
jewelry,
then.
Wounds on the victims' bodies. Everything suggests a catacan, except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
Okay, that's interesting.
If you will
I like how that, like, I like how the meta guy didn't even ask for his key back. Love that, love little details like that. Let's go back to
Maybe it's true what they say. The witches prepare a deluge.
is there, do I go inside this building? Like what? Oh, I talked to that woman again, maybe?
The mark of a dangerous
Yeah, I talked to her again, okay.
Don't
No?
believe me either, do you? Fuck you!
Oh, I talked to the bartender?
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Actually, I would like to.
Mind if I have a look?
I'm trying to remember. Don't you guys sell that like one cordial that I need? Andre cordial. I think that's it. Just in case it was cherry cordial, I'll buy one of those too. Why not? Tamaranian rye, Nilfgaardian lemon. Okay.
Want to get drunk off my ass, and it's got to be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither. Just part of the job.
Huh. Huh.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
Fine.
More. And keep it coming.
This is a interesting way to do my job. A few hours later, I'm drunk as fuck.
Once was a maid from Vic of Varro. Tight at night, she'd be loose tomorrow.
He's singing. Oh my god.
From Vic of Varro. Loud with pleasure, drank
That is awesome,
sorrow,
dude.
Till her lie in them.
Where you think you're going, mucker?
Why do you even care?
You're in the military operations zone, and our job's to collect the war tax.
Look more like you're collecting for a round of vodka to me.
I wonder I do. Will you be that cheeky when we accuse you of spying? Now shut your trap
Bitch.
and pay.
Whatever.
Fine, I'll pay.
That I understand. Exemplary patriotism, mates.
Fuck.
I feel it crawling up my shirt. Is that damn spider back? Doubt it. Spiders like get all over a house, you know. You know, I don't want to really want to hurt the spider. Spiders, for the most part, are like pretty good at pest control. So, I mean, I'd much rather have a spider in my room than flies or mosquitoes.
Our third maid was not, and gave it up to any man standing. Her lie in them.
Oh, Geralt.
All right. Sheesh.
Oh, okay, I gotta walk over there now. Am I supposed to turn my Witcher senses on, or? This is funny though. I don't know if I've ever been this drunk in my life. I have been pretty close
Come
though.
out and fight,
I have.
bitch.
Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck is that? Whoa, dude. What? What happened?
Where's that damned catachan?
Okay.
I can hear it.
Oh, like it's over there? Okay, this is interesting. Is it invisible?
It's going to the hut by the river.
Okay, kill it by the river, I guess. Actually, you know what? Since it's giving me a second here, I might as well meditate, restore my potion. There. Keys required, my fucking ass. Oh, I could just do this. Might as well grab this shit, huh? And jump down.
Come on.
Fuck you, bitch. Try not to get killed here. There. Kind of a tight space to be dancing around, but all right. Yeah, cut its fucking head off. God damn it. Must be quite a good knife to cut off so many heads. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And let's get our reward.
Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a catachan was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catachan?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
So long.
Yep. And probably never talk to that guy again. And I should have gotten a level up. Should have. Damn. Not quite. I mean, there's probably a side quest I could do just real quick to do it. I mean, Witcher contracts, I think I'm... Let's see, there's some sort of higher ones in Skellige. I can do that when I'm like level, I don't know, 25 at the least. So that's probably good for Witcher contracts for now. Oh, that's right, I gotta get that, well, that refers to the Skellige Isles, doesn't it? To get that those tools. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's on one of these islands, I think. Yeah, I'll have to do that. probably do that next episode, following the thread. I mean, I guess I could complete this one. It's not really going to give me shit in terms of experience, though. Following the thread, that's only, level 11 quest. What the fuck? Oh, that's... Wait, what? Okay, it says to go to Novigrad, but I don't see a quest marker, unless it's talking about this, maybe. Wait, what? Go to Farce and look for Hammond? Oh. Well, maybe it means specifically I should go to Skellige Isles. Oh, okay. It's all the way down there, okay. Yeah, I'll do that later. Meet Triss Marigold in her hideout? Why haven't I done that before? Like, it's Triss, goddamn, I love that girl. Shit, let's go see Triss. She's fucking awesome. Goddamn, a level 12 quest. I mean, huh. And again, if it's for here, you know, if it's a reason to see Triss, I don't even care if I don't get experience. She's an awesome woman, let me just say. What are we at, about 2 hours right now? Yeah, that sounds about right. Kind of getting hungry again already. I mean, I do have some Pringles here, but I'd rather just wait until the stream's over before eating any food, you know? Because I always think that's kind of rude. Now, I kind of wonder what exactly I can do at Triss's hideout, but... What?
Strange.
Okay. For a second, I thought there was like an enemy behind me. That's weird. That's not the hideout, is it? Over... Okay, yeah, down here, yeah. Stupid bitch. Bye-bye. Shouldn't have fucked with me.
The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
Triss should be above the stairs here. Okay, one more floor.
Geralt, I've got a problem.
Hell yeah, baby, we can talk.
Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. High-born damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Hell yeah, man. Go on a little adventure with Triss. I love that. Don't roll down the stairs like a jackass, Geralt. Come on. So tired of being in this lopsided house, but hey, it's the best that family can do, probably. Seriously, dude.
Stench.
You guys are just gonna die. If only they knew how much high level I was. Yup. Didn't stand a chance.
Why is your hair so grey, Dad?
Didn't stand a chance in hell.
Trouble?
Oh, so a friend of mine said they're actually making a Crash Bandicoot 4, I guess. I mean, I have a feeling it'll probably come out on the
Lots of
PS5.
blue jerkins.
Probably.
Interesting.
I mean, here's hoping for the best, because a Crash game hasn't existed for like 12 years. I mean, what was the last one that came out? Crash Mind Over Matter, something like that. Like I don't entirely remember.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you can get fresh trout around here. Cheap.
What? Trout? Totter trout? Get chewed out. Understand? It'll give you a right bollocking.
Sir, I beg your pardon.
Wanted to ask you.
Aye, how can I be of service?
Know who'll give me the best price on trout?
But taking season for trout. Buy a bucket of oysters. Please the wife like never before.
This is kind of amusing. Literally every guy here has a blue tunic on.
All was fine till she found out her mistress had been sick.
How about what?
Magic.
Can you believe it?
Well, he's just a mime or whatever you call him. There has to be another dude I can talk to. What about him?
Yeah?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me.
Matter of life and death. Well, we'll see about that. Fall. Oh, for a second I thought he was. I thought he betrayed us. No, there's just a bunch of jackasses here that are really wanting to die.
Thank you. Let's go.
No shit. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe. Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vagelbud's valet. I meant you no offense, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vagelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son. He's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, but since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them...
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway. Seems Albert needs to disappear soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vegelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. The guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
I'm kind of curious why Geralt knows her waist size, or maybe that was just a joke. He knows maybe her waist actually is 22 inches, which I don't know. Is that small? Is that normal? I don't know.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come see me.
Geralt fucking hates that shit. I might as well get a fucking doublet, goddamn.
Black ones for dating.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I already have a fox mask, don't I? Like, I thought I bought it at that dude's shop earlier in the game. Or I probably... Knowing me, I probably put it in my stash or something. Yeah, this is a fun quest, though, I can tell. Here we go. How far away is his shop? Oh, that's not that far away. Okay. Let's go do it.
I repeat.
Oh, what? Okay, a quest that literally just starts. Okay.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off.
Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chief. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
What an idiot.
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again.
Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Errol. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kinda owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewipe won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
I think I accidentally started a DLC quest. I hope not. Okay, I haven't. Good, good. Like I thought I started like one of the Hearts of Stone things accidentally. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. I mean, yeah, probably do that quest later, and apparently there's one more actually in the end. That might be a Hearts of Stone quest. I don't know. Or Blood and Wine, I should say. But for now, gonna play dress up. But first, we need a goddamn doublet from that one cross-dresser's you know, store. Well, what is he in here?
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Okay, here we go. I could have sworn I've gotten like these masks before, but okay, it said to buy a wolf mask. Or no, a fox mask, my bad. Okay, there's that. I mean, I think I could just use a doublet that I had before. I don't know. whatever. It won't hurt. I can just sell it back to him once I'm done anyway. I guess it don't really matter what I get. Let's just get these two. Fuck it. Scalage festive slippers. Yeah. I'll just get all four or whatever.
So long.
Okay, basically I put on your outfit before going to see Triss. Fine, I'll do it. Probably just sell this shit when I'm done. Kind of looks like a dork, but you know. Really, Geralt could use another shade. What? Oh, for a second I thought his facial hair disappeared off his face. I was like, what? It's gone. But like I was saying, he could sure use a shave before going to this ball. Luckily, that's not even considered optional. Like it doesn't matter at all. Triss the mask. And I think he said the fox mask, so a fox she will be. Sexiest fox in the whole game.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
Alright.
The grey one again.
Don't swinging off his hinges all day.
The grey one again. That's all that guy has to say about us. He's probably just jealous. He's probably jealous. I'd be jealous too, though. Everyone wants to be Geralt. Hey, nice dress, babe. Sexy.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
I mean, how could I choose any other mask than the wolf? I mean, come on. Come on now. Damn, 240, 245 already? Shit. I mean, I think I did start this like right at like 9:30, so. Oh man, 1 experience point just for coming here. Oh my god.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
I mean, if I have to fight, I can still use my signs, so.
Beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Triss is so fucking sexy.
How could he?
I don't know why she still has her hair in, what do they call it? Pigtails? Pigtail buds? I don't know.
Baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
Well,
I mean, I think she'd look a lot better with her hair down, but still sexy anyway.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't
I'm assuming none of these people are interesting in the slightest to talk to, so...
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
there's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passage.
This guy is high or drunk.
What a jackass.
What an idiot. Let's carry on, shall we? You know, I just thought of something, like, is this even on the map? Like, where are we? Oh, okay, this is where we are. Huh, the place I've actually tried to go in, but couldn't because it was sealed off. Okay. I guess that's why it was sealed off for this specific side quest.
My, is he ever sorted?
What the fuck is that guy doing in the water? That's weird.
Oh my, hard finding work here. Greetings.
I don't know why there's a quest marker over there. Might check it out just for grins though.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. Tell you the story later.
Interesting. Well, I want to check out what's going on over here
Let's look around.
before going to the objective. I mean, who knows what's going on over here?
Indeed.
Oh, are they playing Gwent? I don't want to play that shit.
Then I shall return later.
I mean, that's what it looks like they're doing.
I'm listening, Sarah.
Tolerance and superstition have always been
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
I'd really rather not.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to win.
I don't care for Gwent, so fuck it. And even if I did like it, I'm pretty sure I'd still lose because I haven't bothered getting any more cards or anything like that. You know? So let's just continue on.
Excuse me a moment. Miss? Yes, it's me. The trout buyer? Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
You know, even with the parrot mask on, she looks kind of hot.
Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
That was pretty nice.
Let's look for Albert.
Alright. Guy with a panther mask, huh? And she's, she looks like she's having a good time. But who cares about her when I have Triss, so... Everyone else is just second best, including Yennefer. Although Yennefer is like she's a close, you know, close second to outmatching Triss. It's just, you know, redheads.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
For you, my sweet, I can be Adolf Valentino.
That'll be a no.
Oh.
It's definitely a no.
Breathe. Late for supper again.
Mark my words,
Their
I'll
mask,
kick him out.
their
It's
mask.
another night with that whore.
Their mask.
I bid you a cool farewell.
Laundry in far corners.
Their
Did you know?
mask.
They'll wash your clothing for you.
What about you?
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and Mummy's boy to you?
Well...
Oh my God!
I thought I was actually gonna fight him for a second. That's funny as hell.
My husband's a supervisor.
Okay, I was just making sure that wasn't something else. It's still that stupid Gwent game. Maybe I'll give it a try when I'm playing this game New Game Plus. But, you know, main story and the DLC. I mean, unless there's like a really good Gwent side quest in the DLC, I don't really plan on checking it out. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's over here, not downstairs.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another
Wait.
night with that whore.
Is it? Oh, it's the guy we've already talked to? Shit. Figures.
Yes.
Nice mask.
Oh, great.
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I am a Black Panther.
Wow, he is an idiot.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Try the what? I'm guessing that's some kind of alcohol drink.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Oh yeah. I'd love to sit at a garden with you, babe. Sounds fucking romantic.
The second sword. Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
So glad I decided to do the side quest.
Hard finding work here, you know. With the eternal fire
Isn't this lovely?
Care to sit down for a spell?
Go ahead and sit down.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude.
I think I like drunk Triss. I think she's awesome.
Triss,
Geralt,
wait.
Coming?
But back to back to the task at hand. Man, she is fucking blazing through this like level. Silly goose.
Careful.
Oh, you romantic, Errol. Fuck it. No balls. No balls. Worth it.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Okay, that's interesting how I switched masks with him. But okay.
Albert! Why do you hide? Albert! There you are, my love.
Oh, great.
Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Oh, just a fist fight? Eh.
Let's end this.
Well, luckily they barely do any damage, so that's good. It also helps if I'm not getting gang raped here. I fucked that up.
That's enough of that.
There we go. Alright. I mean, basically, I can look at the mini-map and get out of this hedge. So that's a good way to get out of here. Let's see, I believe it's here, and then left, and then a little serpentine, a little more serpentine, and I'm out. Cool. See, is everyone like drunk now? Good. Huh. Drunk party is a great party. In my eyes, anyway.
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Oh. Best BZ in the game. But potentially the best BZ in gaming. Definitely one of the greatest girls in gaming in my eyes. Like easily top 10. New quest now or never. What's that? Oh, meet Trist. Oh, to say bye one last time. Well, that sounds like a good little quest to end off on. I mean, unless there's something more to that. Because I did hit my 3-hour mark after all. And I am hungry. Yeah, it is. It's about to be 1 o'clock soon. Well, it was nice to get a bunch of those Witcher contracts out of the way, so that's nice. I like how I said the word nice twice in a sentence. Huh. And to think I'm a native English speaker. Hell, half the time when I'm streaming it seems like I don't even understand my own language. Let me jump that. Obviously I don't need this doublet shit on me anymore, so switch it to that, switch it to that. I'm curious, what is the mask considered? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Back in my normal outfit. I'm curious, what quest level is this? 14. Now or never. That should be an interesting quest then.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
It's not good at all. Oh, wait, no, it's around. Okay, no, it's around here. I always get this wrong. I have to go like a complete 360 to find the damn entrance.
But I paid in advance the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risks are greater now, and so should the rewards be.
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
What, her magic?
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
The necklace?
Hands off or I'll cut them off.
Geralt, you don't need to.
I wanna. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out! Now!
When I need your help, I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
Angry? No. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
They took a risk, sure, for a hefty fee.
Yes. The thing is, they could have taken the coin and turned me over to the hunters, but they didn't, which was extremely honorable by Novigrad standards.
Please don't make excuses for them.
Geralt, we could debate morals, or any number of other topics, but I don't have time for that now. You saw what's happening in the city.
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Sorry, Triss, I can't help. Oh, that's a bitch-ass thing to say.
Bertold and Anise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretusa. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Help too and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
I mean, me personally would probably pick the first option. Whatever.
We should help Anise and Bertold. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Lead the way.
I'm probably gonna have to end up fighting more, but... God damn it. I guess I'm doing this quest now anyway, shit. Whatever, it shouldn't be too hard. It's only a level 14 quest. I mean, I'm almost positive you see Triss in the DLC, so... Wait, does this guy know magic? Oh, Triss is right there. Okay, I was like, who's throwing these fireballs? What the fuck? Stupid bitch. Bye-bye.
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves.
Okay. Lead the way, Triss.
A patrol. We can't let them see us.
Well, what? Oh. I don't suppose I can just convince these guys to piss off, can I?
Why are you here?
Looking for someone to fight.
Looking for a fight.
Is that so? Got anything else to say?
Yeah, this is your lucky day.
Probably could have done that better, but I mean, they were probably gonna fight us anyway. Well, might as well add fire to the fire, huh? Might as well. Alright, keep going. Oh, I got to level up, didn't I? Hell yeah, dude. That's one skill point I can add then. Yeah, 22 now. Hell yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
This is them, just as I said.
Damn it.
Plowing sorcerer in his hall. She's into the witchcraft too.
Good work. Take him.
No, I beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Hear that several times a day.
What about my reward?
Reward? Miracle.
Let's
boom. Boom, boom, boom. Easy as fuck.
You alright? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here. I'm no fool.
Bertold?
Have you seen what's happening out there? They'll catch us before we can reach the port. Catch us and kill us.
We're going now.
Going.
Thanks.
Huh, that wink was totally
We need to
worth
join
it.
the others soon as possible.
Yeah, I love using, what's that called? I love using Axie Sign to get my way. It's awesome. I kind of hope there's an option to unlock even more dialogue too. That'd be cool.
Stop. Harry?
Of course, more of that.
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
Yeah, you're probably right. Man, remind me to go to a damn armor and repair all my armor, because I'm tired of having to use one of those, you know, smithing things every 20 minutes. What do you call them? Repair kits?
Witcher. It even sounds proud.
Kind of surprised Funky's still streaming, actually. Well, I mean, then again, you know, it's only like
No
9 o'clock where he is, so...
Everything seems
Hell,
in
he's probably gonna be working at home till the end of the year.
Damn it. They're here already.
Alright, some more fighting? More fighting, bitch? Burn, bitch. Nice.
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue 2 people.
Yes. And lost one.
Good thing we got here before they found the hatch, grabbed the others.
This is not about numbers, Geralt. This is no time to mourn. Come with me.
Well, I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways, Triss, okay? You know, you're either gonna save some of the people or none of them.
This way, Geralt.
And there's a bunch of them down here.
Triss, what happened upstairs? Is everything all right?
No. Everything's not all right. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
Why the tears, my dear lady? You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born ugly.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. The woman, bleeding heart.
It only start bleeding now. They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Triss is about to speak.
We'll talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today. This is madness. Hunters stand on every corner. So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you. You can also count on my help.
Yes. The help of a Redanian spy, Radovid's right-hand man. That was long ago, sir. You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to settle past scores. End of discussion.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
Oh, gee.
I swear, I'll drop magic for good. If I can only bloody get out alive.
You can't, you won't. You've got Radovid and the church.
Oh, I can talk to, oh no, he already went somewhere else. Never mind. Or wait.
Thanks
okay,
for
yeah, we're going ahead to clear path, right?
Really?
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
Alright. I mean, really, you know, since this is a level 14 quest, I'm sure I would be fine on my own, to be honest. You know? Is Triss actually behind me, or is she kind of taking her time? I need to bother with oils here. Triss, you back there, girl?
Well.
Okay, I guess she must have gotten stuck or something. Okay, now she's following me. Is there like an illusionary wall here or something? Oh wait. There we go. Okay, there's something here. Huh. It's not much, but at least I can sell it. Oh, okay, this way? Is that what you're indicating, Triss? No, this is a dead end. You silly girl. Go over here.
Damn it! No way through! All is lost.
What are you talking about? I just busted open a door. Or a pathway, rather.
A library?
Look! Gonzalo de Verseo's poems. Jacob of Verrazzo's chronicles. It's incredible. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today, remember?
I remember. Just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry. Well?
I mean, that's some pretty good, you know, knowledge here. Kind of wonder whose library this was even, but, you know, hey, whatever. Break some more shit down. I was about to say, you still following me, babe?
Triss, found an exit.
Oh, for a minute I actually thought we were doomed.
Apparently I got a diagram for a weeper. Enhanced the material bomb, okay. Yeah, fuck. Nice. Nice. That's a double kill. Triss, are you still stuck back there? What's wrong with you, girl? Come on. There we go.
Stop. Damn it, that's a lot.
Look at all this shit.
Well?
Find a way to cross the something ground? I don't even know what that says.
No wonder there were so many rats.
He's crossing all these horses down here.
Oh, fuck me,
We're right
dude.
into the main square, next to the Cleaver Varessa's headquarters. Coincidence.
Man, I fucked up.
Have tended to disappear without a trace.
Rats up the ass, dude.
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find the way to the port first.
Alright, if you say so. Okay, going through there, apparently. Sounds like some more bad guys up ahead to me.
Body's pale, dried out.
Well, that's not good.
Wounds around the neck and shoulders.
I'd sure hate to be the poor sap pointed up like that down here.
Claw marks, long and sharp.
Looks like we got a little bossy we gotta deal with up ahead here. Any more clues? No, okay, let's go through here.
Lantern still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck. A lesser vampire. Stay close to me.
Alright, lesser vampire. I'm trying to remember what exactly the definition of vampire is. Like what class, you know? Okay, more worthless garbage that I'm sure I don't want. Let's keep going.
It's a catacomb.
A what?
A vampire. Watch out for its venom.
Well, then again, if I'm, you know, if it's just level 14, I'm sure I can fuck it up. Yeah, it's pretty easy to kill. Most of the way killed here. There.
It's always this exciting?
Mm-hmm. Luckily.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on,
Steady
let's go.
source. I mean, he's not lying. Damn, I actually got some meteorite ore there. Huh. Interesting. Surely we're about done here. Empty bottle, who cares? Meteorite ore. I'll always grab the ore. For sure.
Seagulls. Hear them? We made it. Come on.
Superior
We need to
tawny
ready
oil,
the
that
ship
sounds
before the
nice.
hunters learn what's happening.
And that was a long ass way to get to here.
Finally. You bloody took long
How much
enough.
you want to bet he sells
Do you
us
have
out?
time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting, sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers, and the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
Any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
What the hell's that mean?
What? Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily.
Yeah, right.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Well, guys are gonna die. dumb bitch.
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
Stay with me. No, there's no way she could.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Marigold!
Coming! Take care, and give Ciri a kiss from me once you find her.
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to stop her.
I'll ask again. Got interrupted last time. Why the hell do you care who I'm with?
If I say it's because I like you, want what's best for you.
Fuck
would
no.
You believe me?
No.
Wise. You should stay out of politics. I know it, you know it, and Triss knows it, which is not insignificant. Your other lover, not so much. She's cuddled up to Nilfgaard, and you'll follow her as always. And one day, we might find ourselves on opposite sides of the barricade. It'd be a damn shame. But that seems a distant future to me. Right now, we should talk about the more immediate.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save, altogether?
Dunno. Didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us. We were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Its armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my ass. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
I thought this guy fucking, like, hated me.
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks.
That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For majors great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the garret. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
Yeah, I thought that dude fucking hated us. So, you know, I'm a little curious why he'd even mention this shit to me. I thought it was funny how they had a little reference to the second Witcher game, Assassin of Kings. That was kind of funny. God damn, that's another level 14. Well, anyways, I might as well put in my point here. Oh shit, yeah, I got another slot. That's awesome. Okay, so I believe I can put just one more in here and unlock the third branch here. So let's go ahead and do that. Every known level 1, 2, or 3 alchemy formula increases. I mean, okay. Potion duration, time. I mean, cool. I mean, hell, I might as well add that to my thing here. Okay, so now I have the third tier, which is great. Whoa, Jesus Christ. I really need to lower the volume on that, Funky. That shit always scares me. Anyway, what's going on, Funky? Unfortunately, you're at like the very tail end of my stream because I gotta get some sleep soon. I'm just trying to figure out like what point I'm gonna get. Like when I get a next level up. Each potion dose heals 5% of maximum vitality? Well, that's not bad. I mean, if I max that out, that could be like 25%. Adds 5% protection against attacks from the monster type of oil targets. You're welcome, you fuck. All bombs, even though that usually do not inflict damage now, deal plus 30 damage in addition to their normal effects. That doesn't really sound like it's useful to me. Tissue transmutation. When consumed, mutagen decoctions increases maximum vitality by 200 for decoctions effective duration. I mean, that's not that much though. Just 200. I mean, I assume you can make that a lot more. Trial of the grasses. Deer pain. Increases maximum vitality by 10% when toxicity exceeds the safe threshold. That could actually be pretty useful. Maybe I could level up that. Huh. You know, I'm not quite sure why you gave me a "you're a failure" message unless you were just trying to scare me, Funky. I'm a little bit confused as your logic. Because you're supposed to use that when I fail at something. You see how that works? But whatever, you do you, dude. I really should. I know I'm not gonna do it before I even stream on Saturday. I might as well sell my shit at the blacksmith nearby. Where is he? Over here. But yeah, that was a pretty sweet quest. I had to say goodbye to Triss.
Don't make me sick.
For now. I mean, seriously? Another quest started automatically?
Prepare for battle! You shall not have it easy this time!
This jackass again?
Brought friends? Huh. They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too?
No. No, they defend justice. For it is only fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
You'd better go home, get some sleep. Think things over tomorrow.
Wise words.
Don't know about you two, but I'm feeling a bit sleepy.
Yeah. We're done here.
Well, that was well taken care of. As I was saying, yeah, I know I'm not gonna even bother doing this before Saturday, so I might as well sell my shit now to the blacksmith. Well, I mean, I wasn't here for any of the fail tonight. Shoddy did properly send the message, so I was in the middle of a fight with another Witcher, actually. Uh-oh, spoils! I fought another Witcher, oh my god. And the guy killed me, and then when it was reloading the fight, you know, it immediately started, the guy was like slicing my head off. And then literally like a second later, I was already dead. So I basically got it insta-killed. You know, that's definitely a failure. So Shoddy, sure enough, said, "You're a failure." Because that's definitely a fail moment. It's not my fault, though. It's just, you know, the game fucked me. So, Shoddy knows how to work the system properly. Also, Funky. I went ahead and I actually did start my own little... what the fuck do you call it? Channel point, like, challenge, and it's for Dark Souls 3. I'm gonna allow the audience to choose my starting class. Unfortunately, I could only have it at 30 days. Originally, I was gonna have it for 2 months, but the total is 80,000 channel points, which is probably way too much for as small a channel as what I have. But I mean, it's there. At least I'm using it for something. Wait, what the fuck? Am I going the right way? Where am I going? Wait, did I? I'm going toward the marker, right? Not the gold thing, right? What? What? Dude! The game crashed on me. Aww. God damn it. Fuck. Pretty sure I can extend it. Son of a bitch. Like, I guess I'm done playing the game for now. Fuck. I mean, it's a good